Hi, my name is George Gatto, and I'm the administrator for the Family Support Community of Practice at the Beach Center on Disability. And this is the first video in a new weekly series that we're starting, in which we'll provide a 2 to 5 minute update on what's going on in the community of practice. So there are a few things this week that I want to highlight, and the first of those is that we've changed the name of the COP. You probably remember that it has always been the Early Childhood Family Support Community of Practice, but the discussions in the COP have gone beyond simply talking about early childhood issues to include, whole lifespan issues. And so we thought the title of the COP ought to include those perspectives, and so now we just call it the Family Support Community of Practice. The second thing that I want to highlight is that, as many of you know, we've had an upgrade in the software that supports our community of practice, and unfortunately that upgrade has not gone as well as we had hoped it would, and there are still a couple things we need to do, one of which is just improving the look and feel of the COP, and the other is that we're still trying to enable the wiki capabilities and the blog capabilities within the COP so that all of us can have our own blogs if we want them and participate in collaborative projects using the wikis. That will be coming soon, and hopefully I'll be updating you on that in a future video. Let me think. Let me look at my little list here of things to say. Current features that I'm pretty excited about, one of which is email participation, which allows us to participate in discussions from our email, meaning that we don't have to log into the community each time we want to make a comment or respond to a comment. So that's pretty exciting. There are instructions on how to set that up for yourself if you're interested in that. And the other thing, as this video indicates, is that we can now embed video in the community, and I think this is going to be a pretty fun and useful aspect of the community, and so I encourage you to embed videos, to make your own videos and put them on. I think it'll just make everything more interactive and more fun. There are two discussions going on this week that I want to highlight, the first of which is related to Vice Presidential candidate Sarah Palin's comments during her acceptance speech, in which she said families of special needs children would have a friend and advocate in the White House. So we've just started a discussion on that, in which we ask what she meant by friend and advocate and how that will play out. We are also broadening that discussion to include basically the disability platforms from both of the major party candidates in the presidential race. Another interesting discussion that's going on right now is related to service provision in rural areas. Some of the questions that are being asked and answered in that discussion are: how are high and increasing fuel prices affecting service provision in rural areas? How do programs in rural areas recruit service providers? And also, how are pre-service training programs training students to work in rural areas? So those are just a few of the things that are going on in the COP. I want to remind you that we have several resources and are constantly trying to add new resources. So I invite you to explore the COP. And if there's something that is missing that we need to be talking about, or a resource that we need to post, please let me know, or feel free to post it yourself. And I guess lastly, I just want to thank all of you for being a part of the community, and I'll look forward to seeing you online, and I'm going to look forward to doing these videos as my skills improve. Hopefully the quality of the videos will improve, so I'll be talking to you next week.